Kawhi came back and stole our hearts. PG-13 outplayed Gomez's start. Normie Powell dunked on our heads. He had 11 in the third alone off of the bench. Raptors had no game for the Clips, especially when we're shooting under 30% from trips. Brutal game here, playing against the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard coming back only for the second time since he was, was he on our team back in 2019? I think I remember him. You're probably still sitting around saying the Raps don't have as much depth to win it again, which is why he didn't come back and run it back. He wanted us to trade for Paul George. I think even for, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Buddy out in the Lakers. Jesus. I cannot remember what's going on with me. Brick, man. Westbrick, jeez Louise. Westbrick. That was brutal. Oh, anyway, sad to see him come in and manhandle us like this. He barely even played. He was sitting on the bench quite a bit there in the early fourth quarter. Don't know what he ended up with, actually. We kind of held him to limited points. Where's his total here? 15? Yeah, for Kawhi, that's not great. But Zubac and Paul George killed us. And Normie Powell ended up with 22. Norman Powell. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have made the trade, because if you compare Norm Powell's line to Mr. Gary Trent Jr.'s, well, Gary had 20, but he was minus 14. Jesus. Norm Powell was a plus 9 with 22. So, I don't know. We had a little bit of a winning streak going. We had a couple games in a row that were looking sweet. We were starting to maybe think we were pulling it together. This one, we're at home. I'm guessing it's the Raptors being in Canada. Boxing Day isn't a vacation, isn't a day off south of the border, but up here it is. And they were like, hey, man, what the heck? This is, we got Sunday. With Christmas landing on Sunday, we get Monday for Christmas and Tuesday for Boxing Day off. What are we doing? Scheduling a game. We got plans. Our wives aren't working. Our kids aren't going to school. We should be home. Not going down to the game to play, to work. Going down to the Scotiabank Arena where the Raptors lost. We lost. 124 to 113. If you don't mind, hit a subscribe, hit a like, share with a friend. Come on, man. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm at 29 subscribers and holding. It's been that for a few weeks now. Come on, hit me on 30. Be the 30th. You know you want to be. You know you want to be the 30th. Pass it to a friend and be the 30th. It's all good to me. Just, share. I got to grow this thing, man. Got to get this stuff. I don't know. I think I'm thinking if the Raptors lose, maybe there's no point in doing the top 5 plays of the game. On losses, I might do a top 3 play of the game. Maybe I need to incorporate a Clippers play of the game. I don't know, working it out. But definitely going to do some sort of a razz on the losses. So, we might see Slangy Dice make an appearance again, or even possibly a little slangy Danger Court coming, showing that the Raptors getting no respect. But anyway, let's talk about this game. We went back to not being able to hit threes. That was really the story of this game. I mean, if you look at the Raptors three-point land, I mentioned in the poem, they were below 30%, but like 26.1%. Come on, guys. 6 for 23. Freddie VanVleet left with some sore ribs or something, or sore back, so he didn't end up coming back, but he wasn't setting the world on fire. Malachi Flynn was hitting 66. Why aren't we giving him more looks? Even OG wasn't that bad with 2 for 3 as well, 66. But Pascal, 0 for 4. Honcho, Hernan Gomez, I don't know why this guy's starting. Maybe there's a thing. I noticed that the Raptors are one of the few teams that didn't have a white guy starting. Maybe the NBA sent an internal memo around. You guys need a white guy. You need a white guy in your starting lineup. Fred VanVleet does not count as a white guy, even though it is hard to tell sometimes when you see the starting lineup there and you got Gary Trent Jr. and VanVleet. I sort of felt like the two of them combined equaled one white guy on our starting lineup. Anyway, but, Gomez is there, and he's coming out and going 0 for 5 from the floor and 0 for 4 from 3. And he did not even have, like, you'd think he's tall, he'd get a rebound or two. He had 1 rebound, 1 defensive rebound, 1 assist. Of course, that 1 rebound was the defensive rebound. I'm not giving him 2 rebounds there. And he was a -1. Like, he's got a lot of zeros and ones. He looks like he's, computer code more than an NBA player. So, Gomez, let's toss this guy out of there. Let's at least get Koloko in, who we know in the future is going to be contributing. Get him out there, start some games, get him used to playing time. I mean, I think we should be starting Gary Trent Jr. unless our plan really is to trade him. There was some rumors this week that we're talking maybe a Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr. Going to the Bulls for Zach LaVine. Might not be a bad trade. He can hit threes. And even if he's not a high-flying guy like he has been, he's still only 27. Might not be bad to add with a Pascal Siakam kind of timeline with a Scotty Barnes chaser. But, let's just run through the rest of these guys from 3. I mean, Scotty, 0 for 2. Freddie VanVleet, 0 for 3. Nobody else took any. Boucher made an appearance. Bunch of zeros. He had a few rebounds, but didn't contribute much. I mean, man, the team, when we're not hitting threes, it's brutal. But again, I think we should be letting OG, Gary Trent Jr., and our new Malachi Flynn, let them fly. Let's set them up. We don't need Pascal Siakam to be taking 4 threes. Like, he's already got his game going on. There's little spins, the little and ones. He's going to the line like a maniac the last few days. He got the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, which is fantastic. Good timing, too. I don't think it's a coincidence. I got a Pascal Siakam jersey for Christmas. Guy wins Player of the Week. These things are definitely related. He's obviously watching the channel. I think he's under an alias here. He's using a pseudonym, an avatar name. He must be Bunky268 or something that's on there following me. But yeah, I don't know. Raptors, I will go through my top 3 plays of the game. I'm not going to do 5 on a loss. Well, at least it doesn't feel like I should be doing 5 plays on a loss. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll figure it out. Again, maybe stick a comment down there. Let me know what you guys think, I know even the top 5 plays is a bit much, but it's so hard to decide which is the best play unless there's like a clear, game-winning 3 or some crazy bam, bam, bam pass. So anyway, yeah, I'll do the top 3, and then we'll wrap it up. So yeah, my number 3 play I'm going to do as the first play of the game. This is where we still had some hope that we might actually win. We came out, got it to 3-0. We lost the jump, which again, why is Scotty Barnes jumping? Scotty Barnes is jumping against Zubac from their team. Why isn't Hernan Gomez jumping? I mean, he's playing center. Anyway, very weird. So again, another reason to get Koloko out there to start. We got Scotty Barnes, he's 3-4 inches shorter. He's jumping off. But anyway, we lose the ball. And what happens? Mr. Scotty Barnes ends up getting it on the, their miss, coming back down the court. Gives a no look to Hernan Gomez under the basket. Doesn't even think about shooting, even though he's wide open. This guy is a pass-first guy, which I at least think that he should pretend like he's going to shoot the ball once in a while, so then maybe the defense won't automatically know that he's already looking to pass as soon as he gets the ball. But anyway, he dishes it to Mr. OG Anunoby in the corner, who drains the 3 to make it 3-0. That is my number 3 play of the game. My number two, hard to say. Number 2, now that I'm cramming in, I wish maybe I did a top 4 or 5 because I got a couple of plays. But I'm going to give one of the 2 Euro steps, whichever one you want. Pascal Siakam coming down, coast to coast, doing the Euro. It might be the second one where he did like an up and then under even. It was so sweet. Like the defender was right there. He faked like he's going up, but he still managed to do one more step and then went down and just right at the basket. Bloop, just off the backboard and in. Let me check. Which one am I talking about? That made it 113 to 100 for the unfortunately for the Clippers. So yeah, when it was the Raptors' point to get to 100. But man, that was a sick play, Mr. Pascal. I mean, they still, he finished with what 36. Yeah, so Pascal had a solid game. It was the rest of the team that let him down in this one. So anyway, he is my number 2 play of the game, Mr. Pascal Spicy P, with his Euro step and dropping it in off the spin with some English off the glass. My number 1 play of the game for the Raptors was a nice on both ends play. So it started with a steal by Malachi Flynn, stealing the pass. He comes out, dribbles down a few, 3 dribbles or so, passes it into Pascal Siakam, who dishes it across again to Mr. OG Anunoby, who drains the 3. Right, he was just set. The pass was nice. I mean, OG, unfortunately, sometimes gets passes that are down around his ankles or over to the side. It's hard for this guy to just catch and shoot when, the pass is so horrible. But this one, Pascal put it right in the right spot. He was already set, just came in, drains the 3. That was a beautiful play. Mr. OG, oh my! Nice work for my number 1 play of the game. And that's going to do it all for tonight because it is a holiday and there might sort of be work or at least expectations of work tomorrow. Oh, we've had a nice break. And I don't know. I'm debating still. I plan to take it the whole week off, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, like, subscribe, share it with a friend. Really appreciate you sticking around this far. Check out... Oh man, I'm going to try and get this right this time, but I know that it messed me up the last time, but I'm going to say check out our Raptors in black and white video here. Check out the subscribing there, Mr. Beast for President, and we will see you, I don't know who they said is coming in next. OKC? No, I don't remember. I know it's on Thursday. We'll see you on Thursday. Peace.